This week we're in a compact VW Taos, and this is
Maybe
the
the
SEL edition. You ask, what color is that? That is cornflower blue. You can't hide with this color, but I was impressed with this little vehicle. Drove well, gets good overall safety score, 4 stars, which is good news. They all come with the same engine, a 1.5 liter 4 cylinder. Not a lot of horsepower, 157. And the power goes through a 7 speed dual clutch transmission, which I'll
seven
get.
speed.
Yeah, yeah, I'll get to that
Hmm.
in a little bit. This is a 4Motion edition that has all-wheel drive, and it actually has different settings for different terrains, which is nice. And this has the black wheels, which I liked, a nice optional black wheels. On the inside, you get a black and gray leatherette interior, ventilated seats, heated and cooled front seats. Interior is Volkswagen austere, I'll say, but it actually was pretty well equipped. And I liked the fact that you get the navigation in the binnacle for the driver, and you have a pretty nice infotainment system and built-in nav. Here's what I really liked: actual knobs for the air conditioning, easy to use, buttons,
Yep.
not what Volkswagen has done in the Atlas and some of the other vehicles where it's that crazy contraptions. This is nice terrain setting, and they have some great graphics if you're driving snow mode or off road. I like the graphics a lot. I thought they looked pretty neat and pretty well done. I like the fact that they made the inside of this little console white so you can see what's going on in there. It's got good connectivity, a couple of USB Cs, and a wireless charger. I love simple things like the regular old light for the headlights, switch for the headlights. On the
Yeah. Oh
inside,
man.
there are some shiny bits, some gray bits, some hard plastic. On the door panels, you get the driver's door and passenger door, you get soft touch, but in back, call the vendors for hard plastic because it's hard plastic on the rear seats. Pretty decent rear room. The great headroom in this vehicle and great visibility because sort of like the Subaru Forester, high greenhouse, a lot of greenhouse room. Seats full, relatively flat. There's a little bit of a thing. You get a complimentary USB connection, one USB C in the back. That's about it. Overall, as I said, feels a little austere, but it is pretty well equipped. Heated steering wheel, heated and cooled seats, a lot of different features there. Rear hatch is manual, but when you open it up, there's great storage because the belt line is kind of high in the back, and I found it was an easy liftover for groceries. Nice to know underneath you get a spare tire with the amplifier for the radio built in. They saved some money. They did not put a engine cover on that 4 cylinder, but hey, it still did pretty well. 32 on the highway, 24 in the city, 27 aggregate number. Had good power when you get into it. You have to get used to that transmission though, because sometimes it felt like a little hesitation. That's those dual clutch transmissions. Just the way it is when it gets connected, it's a little hesitation, and when it gets connected, it will go and give you good power. I hate this. The fake exhaust ports. They are just styling cues. Do what Audi did. Make every exhaust pipe hot, as they said, make every exhaust pipe active. I wish they would do that. Overall, I like the looks. It definitely looks like the Touareg shrunk down, which I like. I like the high roof line. I like the styling. Just do away with those fake exhaust ports. It's very much like JC Whitney, a peel and stick. Just block them off. Don't put anything there. Put a piece of chrome there. Do anything, but no fake exhaust ports, please. Minimum of cladding on the sides, like the black wheels, which was a little bit of an upgrade, a $400 upgrade, but it looks good with that cornflower blue. Overall, styling is good. You will always know it is a Volkswagen. Volkswagen has pretty much of a strong style suite when it comes to their offerings across the board. The size was good, the usability was good. I would just say you have to get used to that transmission because that transmission really had some, I'll call it dead spots in it. But once you got used to it, it was okay. There was no charge for that 7-speed DSG automatic. The 19-inch black painted alloy wheels with all season tires were $395 upcharge. No charge for the cornflower blue. No charge for the gray and black leather interior. I stand corrected. I guess that is actual leather and not leatherette, although I don't, they're calling it leather. This final assembly point is Puebla, Mexico. Engine comes from Mexico, transmission comes from Germany. So, not a bad vehicle, not a bad vehicle at all in the small SUV world. As I say, the interior at first looked very austere. I thought, wow, this doesn't have a lot of features in it. And then I dug around and it does have built in nav. It does have the heated and cooled seats. It does have the wireless charger. So I think it kind of throws you off a little bit. It does not have a power gate, rear gate. I don't think you can get a rear power gate on this. Now, I don't mind that, but if you're of a shorter stature, it could be hard to reach the handle, which is all the way up on the gate when it's open. I know people that have to use straps to pull it down. They actually attach a strap to it to pull it down. But overall, a good little vehicle. I like the various modes that it can be put into for off-road. I like the graphics. I like the infotainment system that work well. And little features, like I said, the white on the small console so you can see what's in there. One thing I don't like about Volkswagens in general is it's a little bit of a nanny system. If I have to back up and I want to open the door to see where I'm at, it won't let you do it. It throws the parking brake on, like you're somehow going to
Yeah.
fall out of the vehicle or something. I don't know whether that's defeatable. I never looked into it, but if it was, I would definitely defeat it because sometimes you have to look out and open back door. You open your driver's door and look where you're going if you're backing into something, I find. And I feel that I've been operating cars long enough that I can probably not fall out of it. But maybe some people can't. I don't know. What do you think?
You sort of, if you're wearing a seatbelt, I
You're
don't
not
know
going to
how you're
fall
going to
out,
fall out.
probably. Yeah, you're not, unless the
But
seat becomes detached from the floor pan.
yeah,
You're probably not going to fall out. But overall, I'd say it's pretty good. The 2024 Taos,
Taos, New Mexico.
Taos, New Mexico. Okay, SEL with the cornflower blue exterior, the gray and black leather interior. So it's a good vehicle. Have you driven it, Les, at some point?
I am not. I've been to Taos.
Good enough. Then
Close enough.